Hey, it's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys wanted me to draw my life for you, and so I'm going to attempt to do so. It's not that entertaining, but here it is. So it all started in California. I was in my mom's belly, really comfortable, except for there was this alien-looking thing sitting next to me, kicking me, and then I would kick it, and then it would punch me, and I would punch it back, and that went on for about 9 months, and then suddenly, boom, one day I was getting my butt slapped, and then the alien thing came out a half an hour later, and she was getting her butt slapped, and I was like, why are you guys slapping our butts? And the doctor said, you guys are fraternal twins, and my mom named her Brittany and me Andrea, and we would forever be twinning, and my dad was jumping up and down in the delivery room, and our parents did not believe in spanking, so we never got our butt slapped again, at least by our parents. We also have an older brother. He's really funny and he loves video games. Since we were twins, we were always matching. I usually had on pink or red. My sister usually had on purple or blue, but the exact same outfit. And my mom says that a lot of people always wanted to come up and say hi and stuff because we were twins and matching. And my brother was really protective. So one day an old lady went to go like pinch our cheeks or something. And my brother bit her arm and my mom freaked out, but we laugh about it now. Another fun fact, a lot of you guys don't know this unless you follow me on Instagram, but when my sister and I were little, we actually had straight hair for years. My mom thought that we would have straight hair forever, but eventually it started to grow in wavy, and then later on it started to grow in curly. And now, as you guys know, we have big old curly hair. What a surprise it was. And our parents got a divorce when we were really little, so we don't really remember that because we were only like 2 years old. And my dad ended up remarrying to my stepmom when I was about 4 years old. But as far as my dad and my mom's relationship went, or friendship, there just really wasn't one. They fought a lot, actually, like a lot. And they were always in court, and there was always lawyers around, and they fought for years. And my brother was older, so he handled all that a lot better than my sister and I did. But we did not handle it very well at all. But our parents, even though they hated each other and wanted each other to die, they were very loving towards my sister and I. So then finally we were enrolled into school, and that is where we actually discovered art. It was our favorite thing to do. We were obsessed with it. Gluing the macaroni on the plate, painting, coloring. It was amazing. It was our favorite thing to do. And it was cool because they always placed my sister and I in the same classroom. We had the same teachers, so we were able to sit off in the corner and do our projects together and teach each other new things, and we actually became quite advanced at art. By the second grade, our teacher loved our art so much that she actually had us illustrate a story for her that she would read to the class, and we felt so special. And some of the other kids were like, can I illustrate the next one? And she was like, let me think about that. I'm just joking, that last part did not happen. But she did have us illustrate storybooks for her to read, and we did feel really special. And second grade was also when my mom decided to not have us share the same teachers anymore, because she noticed that since we were twins and we were really shy, we only talked to each other, and we wouldn't reach out and make friends because we had each other. And so she decided that from then on out we would have separate teachers in separate classrooms. This way we learned how to socialize with other kids and not just each other. And in third grade, we were split up, and we were so scared and shy, and we had a really hard time making friends at first. So that's when I started actually taking my notebooks, and with these characters that I created in my head, I would make these comic book stories, and my sister would actually do the same thing in her class. Then we would get home and we would share with each other what we drew and teach each other new things and new ways to draw. And that's all we wanted to do in our free time in class. When we got home, we would fill up so many notepads that my dad had to keep buying us more notepads. Like, he'd go to the grocery store and he would always come back with more notepads because we went through them so quickly. But then one year, it was like the middle of fourth grade, and the teacher actually moved me next to this girl, and she was really good at letter art. And we started talking, and we got along really well, actually, and we became really good friends. She introduced me to all of her friends. I introduced them to my sister, and we were socializing, Mom, our first time with friends. What a happy day. So we all played basketball and finished school, and we were friends, and we got straight A's. We went to middle school, same thing, straight A's. Basketball, soccer. We weren't the most popular girls in school though, because we weren't really allowed to do much because our parents were so strict. We couldn't like hang out late like a lot of the other kids, and we weren't allowed to have boyfriends, so the guys weren't as interested. then high school was around the corner, and we were so excited because all of us were going to the same high school. And we got there, and freshman year was really fun. My sister and I were still art nerds. We still got straight A's, but we did not keep playing basketball. We actually quit sports in high school. Things kind of started to change sophomore year because a lot of our friends stopped coming to school because either they moved or they were going through their own family issues. So a lot of our friends were gone, and it was really hard to make new friends. And on top of that, our family actually started going through their own issues again. And at that point, my sister and I just had completely lost interest in school. And our parents weren't checking our grades as much as they used to because they were going through their own things. So we really got away with it. And our grades slowly started to go from A's to C's. And then pretty soon, me and my sister were like, hey, let's not go to school today. And so we would go to school and we would be like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and leave during second period today. So our attendance, needless to say, got really bad. And we missed more days than we were allowed to. And the principal called and said, your daughters are kicked out of school for a year because their attendance is so bad. And we were like, oh no. So we were to be homeschooled. And we had so much free time. We didn't know what to do with all the free time we had. We got really into computers. We got really into computer software, like how to create art over the computer instead of paper. We got really into beauty, makeup, the clothes we wore, photography. We made the crappiest home videos with like our animals, and we made our own music to go in the background. We would film each other doing stupid things and make crappy videos of us. And we just had a lot of fun doing our own little projects. And even though we were like expelled from school, our parents were still like really big cheerleaders for all of our artwork. So we were always really happy to show them what we did that day. And then a year was up and we had the option to go back to school. And even though homeschool was awesome, I kind of decided to go back. My sister was like, how about no? But I went back and it didn't suck any less. But I did suck it up and I finished, and I even started dating a boy that went there, and he was really cool and popular, and I didn't know why he liked me at first, but for some reason he did. And we were together for 2 years, but after I graduated, we ended up breaking up. But I was so happy that I was finally graduated and I got a job working for disabled teens and adults, teaching them computers and art. I loved teaching. It was so much fun. And also at that point in my life, I had pretty much already ditched drawing and computer art and stuff like that for makeup and hair. I mean, I was pretty heavy into beauty. And my mom actually bought my sister and I new laptops for Christmas. And we would use the editing software to like make, videos and picture collages and all that stuff. And one day I decided to cut my hair because I had bleached it so many times that the ends were starting to split. And so I cut my hair and I was like devastated because my hair was really long before. And I was so upset that I had to cut my hair that I decided to start a new project, and that was me documenting the quickest ways and the best ways to grow your hair back after you cut it all off because it was damaged, and the process of getting it from unhealthy to healthy. But I decided to actually upload it to YouTube because I figured maybe I can help other people out also that are kind of going through the same thing that I'm going through. I would make these videos, and sometimes they were just funny videos, and I would show my sister and she would laugh and she would help me a lot. And she was the only one that actually knew that I made my videos. I didn't tell anybody. But then people just started finding out because pretty soon I had like 50,000 subscribers, and people would call me and they'd be like, I saw you on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, really? And it started off like just this hobby, something that I would do on my free time. I had no idea that there was this huge beauty community and that my channel would grow and that I would make partner, but it just happened and it was awesome. And I was really happy, but then unfortunately with my job, it ended up not working out. I was so sad. And I just kind of fell into this slump of sadness, and I didn't really know what to do after that. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I had some friends that moved to Los Angeles from home, and I also met some people on YouTube that lived in Los Angeles. And so I actually just took a trip one day to go visit everybody, and I had so much fun, and I didn't want to leave, and I didn't. I just went home, got my stuff, got my dog, and I left. And my parents were so mad, but they finally got over it when they understood what I meant when I said I wanted to move to LA to finish school and do videos online. And ever since I moved, I just did not look back after that. I even talked my sister into moving out here with me and getting a place with me, and she's finishing school out here, and as most of you guys know, she helps me film my videos a lot, and sometimes she's even in them. And honestly, these past few years have been the best years of my entire life. It's been kind of a blur, but I'm so happy, and I'm able to do what I love with the people that I love, that love it when I do what I love. And I'm so thankful, not only because of all of the awesome things that I've been able to do and the awesome people that I've met, but I'm thankful that I have had so much support from all of you guys, and you guys have really been on this journey with me the entire time. And I don't really know what I'm going to be doing months from now or years from now, but I really hope that you all are still here with me, and I plan on continuing to share my life and things I learn and hobbies and everything with all of you guys. So thank you guys all so much for watching me throughout these years and being such an awesome, positive part of my life. And I hope that I can do the same for all of you for many years to come. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.